Did you know historically, housing does well in a recession that is not housing driven? So 2008, there was a recession, but that was housing driven because of poor financial decisions. Well, let's talk about the deal of the week. Before we get into that though, let's talk about housing, because that's what I do. I help people buy and sell homes. And of course, what I want to talk about and what I really would love to tackle is the recession. So you've heard it all before. Wait for the rates to drop. Home prices are too high. Now's the best time to buy. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. But what I can tell you is no one really knows for sure. But if you're trying to figure out if now is the right time, there's one question you need to ask yourself about housing. How long do you plan to stay? That's the biggest question, and that's really what you want to look at. When it comes down to real estate, time is your biggest asset. If you're moving in next 1 to 2 years, renting is probably the smarter move. If you purchase a home and you sell it quickly, many times it doesn't make sense. So if you are going to stay for a longer duration of time, 3 to 4 years typically, and you can actually look at the numbers and see this area, how long does it actually typically take to gain equity in the home? Doesn't make sense. Would I just rather use the money that I'm making from tax benefits, things of that nature? There are different strategies to look at it from that perspective. But what's interesting too is if you plan to stay 10 years or more. So the typical homeowner stays for 11.8 years. That's from Redfin. Home prices have increased by at least 30% over a decade. That's ResiClub. Home prices have grown 45.3% since February of 2020. A decade's worth of growth in 5 years, and that's from Zillow. And that's not typical. So that's not advice to purchase and expect it to grow within a decade's worth of time over the next 5 years. But it's just a thought. If you're looking to purchase the home, to stay in there for longer than a year or two, it makes sense. But again, sometimes a short-term strategy makes sense as well. And maybe it is. Maybe it is a deal of the week. That's a short-term strategy. I'm not advocating that, but it's possible. Did you know historically, housing does well in a recession that is not housing driven? So 2008, there was a recession, but that was housing driven because of poor financial decisions on behalf of banks, Wall Street, and everybody who bought really at the time with no income loans and things. That there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Take a look at this chart by Freddie Mac. During the last 6 recessions, mortgage rates dropped, and that made the housing market do better, get stronger, and rise in value. Here's another chart by Case Shiller showing how housing performs during and after a recession. Again, you see that housing tends to do better. The reason for that is when you look at the interest rates drop. Interest rates make it more affordable for somebody to purchase a home, and that's why housing does better. Financially, not everything is rosy during a recession, but it's a correction territory scenario. And many times, that's why during a recession, housing does better. If you've thought about buying, don't be shy and reach out to your agent, reach out to me. I'm always here and happy to help, or reach out to another trusted agent that you know and you love, of course. Now, let's talk about the deal of the week. This deal of the week is a spectacular location. It's been on the market for 58 days. I would not let that stop me because the house is ready to go. 58 days in Mountain View. It's a beautiful home. It's only 5 years old, and it's a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, single-family home. It's over 1,700 square feet. The average sales comparison is over $2,300,000. And this home is listed at just $1,988,000. And that's actually price adjustment. So it's showing more transparent pricing. And you're looking at 58 days on the market. So this is a seller who's motivated to go. If you want to have a conversation about that, give me a call. This home is located in Mountain View. It's in downtown Mountain View, which is close to Sunnyvale and close to all the tech companies. So it makes it easy and very convenient for the commuting lifestyle if you're going to one of the tech companies. If you love farmers market and family time, Mountain View is a wonderful place to be. It's a beautiful city. It's a nice, small city. Look back at my video for cities. I'll make a video for Mountain View if it's not there. Hope you're doing well. Please reach out. I am happy to give you all the information about this property. If you want a mover's guide, let me know as well. Hope you're doing well. Don't be afraid of the recession. We'll get through it together if it comes. Talk to you soon.